Hey everybody, what's happening? It's another episode of Good Brothers Media Podcast right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. Man, it's late as night. We're not doing anything. Come see us on the hill. The Queen of the Hill, Sarita is here. And maybe not doing anything. Hey, come join us. I got my right hand man, my partner in crime, Mr. Pete Powell, the third Powell, Mr. Preston Powell, the third.
Man, what's going on, Chad? Happy holidays to everybody. You know, we didn't do a Good Brothers podcast last week because everybody was traveling and things like that. But it's always good to be back with my brothers again. Remember the cigar this week is the part against Cortado.
Good stick.
Yeah, it's a real good stick. It's a Nicaraguan stick with an Ecuadorian and Connecticut wrapper. And it's a good smoke. If you're not familiar with the stick, we got a little video we'll show you right here.
Welcome to Churchill Smoke Shop Cigar of the Week. This week's cigar is Partagas Cortado. The Partagas Cortado is the first official offering from this prestigious company to be manufactured in Nicaragua. This first for Partagas is surely a great addition for new and old fans alike. The Cortado is also a first for another reason. This new premium Partagas is wrapped up in a Connecticut shade wrapper, which is the first of its kind. In addition to this new wrapper, you'll enjoy an Indonesian binder and 4 fillers that hail from Mexico, Nicaragua, and Honduras. If you're a fan of mellow medium handmades, this addition to the portfolio can easily become your next favorite. Grab the first ever Connecticut shade wrapped Partagas today.
With that being said, Chad, you know, the countdown the last few days in 2023. And, you know, and we actually closing this year out with a bang. It's been news after news after news. I mean, you had the Jonathan Majors thing, which I don't understand how he was found guilty. I mean, with the video of him running from the woman, you can check that out, but that is crazy.
Yeah.
Then the big juicy news, though, is the P. Diddy party. The P. Diddy
man.
party.
Bro.
Know, think about it, though. We heard about this kind of stuff way back when. But you never heard no particular name. But Cassidy lawsuit come about, everything started to be exposed. So what do you thought about that?
Man, look. I put it like this, Preston. We're gonna say it like this. When you think you're getting away with something, we're not getting away with anything. Sooner or later, depends on what you're doing, you don't get found out.
You know,
y'all call him Diddy, Puff Daddy wrong. He want to dance all of your videos and talk all of your songs and shit.
Suge Knight.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Welcome to Churchill Smoke Shop.
Well, I didn't smoke the Partagas today. I'm gonna smoke it probably later on tonight or tomorrow morning. But I ended up smoking my man Z Cigar 708 from Chicago, which we sell exclusively here at Churchill. It's good smoke, real good smoke. I got the Robusto Barber Pole. I'm just gonna finish this up before I smoke anything else. But here's the thing, Chad. You know, to me, it brings up a different issue. You know, I never believed in making these people deity, making something bigger than they are. I always saw them as deity. And it always irked me. I know when people take pastors, entertainers, or whatever you want to call it, and make these people super better than life, like they're anything from you. They're not. So, I mean, people making fun of them now, but I'm like, I expected that. I mean, if you're foolish enough to give people, something special, they're not. They're just like you. Your pastor in your church is just like you.
Exactly. He put his pants on, one leg at a time. When his stomach hurt, he got to go take a hot dump. I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, and they stink too.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just when they make these people these deities, like they came. I remember I told my dad this. Me and he was talking about it over the Christmas break when I got a chance to go home to New Orleans. He was laughing. We were laughing about TD. I remember.
The Lord said that Bishop T.D. Jakes will have one of the biggest scandals of all time in the Christian church, one of the biggest shaming falls before God finally judges him.
This is T.D. Jakes, superstar bishop, the Potter's House, you know. said tapes that Cassie turned over to the feds is allegedly evidence of Mr. T.D. Jakes at Diddy parties engaging in Diddy-esque things with other.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rank Mogul Show, where we dive into the deepest corners of rumor, speculation, and scandal. Today's revelations are nothing short of explosive, and I've got the inside scoop that will rattle your perception of the holy and the
At my apartment, when I got back from playing basketball in Mexico, we had a little party at their apartment. And had a lot of chicks from Jackson State, Tulu, they over there. There's one particular chick from Tulu was there.
We got one.
And, you know, I've always been anti,
You a strong black man.
anti these
Life.
religious figureheads. So I made some slick remarks about T.D. Jakes. You know, this is when he had his tapes out. Like, what is that tape? Woman Thou Art Loose or whatever that shit is.
Yeah, turned to a movie.
Yeah, she literally threw a book at me through one of the magazines at me. You're not gonna talk about the pastor tonight. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. They over exaggerate or over elevate these particular individuals. But
They
there's
become
nothing-
overzealous. They be overzealous.
This ain't motherfucking wicked.
Ain't no different from anybody else. No different. In fact, most of them were worse.
Right.
They worse.
Oh,
They
yeah.
lying. They lying to people.
Hang the
Right.
I ain't never had to lie to people about who I am.
hang the
What I
line.
Right.
do.
Right.
Like, you know, but when you hear the stories, it just
Hang the line. That's
Wait.
wrong. Hang the line up.
blows you away.
Yeah. Then to hear supposedly, allegedly, he talking about the power bottle.
Bro, I didn't even know what that was. I heard that. Like, what?
This man a power bottle. I mean, he a hot booty boy like get his back beat out.
Look, when one comedian was on TikTok said, man, TD Jakes be throwing it back. I was like, oh, I don't even imagine that.
Right.
How you
To
gonna
my beat me, spank me.
Oh my god. Man, they did, you know. My brother told me, you know, you don't fuck around in Hollywood shit. It's crazy as hell. But that shit right there, wow. You know,
Right.
and here's the thing. He packed his church out again, and they act like nothing happened. And, you know,
He has no choice to. If not, he gonna lose followers. He gotta stand on. He got to stand on what he's standing on, or deny it.
but
You know.
I don't blame him. What I'm looking at is the motherfuckers that's following him. What's wrong with y'all?
That's because we don't know how to think for ourselves because of social operant conditioning. You know, we don't know how to say, I don't know about that.
You
You
know,
know, we're afraid to question the establishment, no matter what the establishment is,
right.
and that comes from social conditioning. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing how they'll sit around and make fun of those Trumpers. Like I do. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do too. But shit, you're a TD Jakes, they ain't no different. You're a Creflo Dollar, they ain't no different. You're a Benny,
Right.
they ain't no different. You're
Right.
Jimmy Swaggart, they ain't no different.
Right.
Stop putting these people as a deity. Umar Johnson, all of them, they are not deities.
Right.
They're no different from you and me. They have an
But
expression of
guess
an
what?
opinion.
I've been like that as
Take
long
their
as
opinion
I
for what it's
work.
worth, and then you move
So
on.
I
to
don't
the
give a
next
fuck
thing.
about what's going on.
But what it does show, and I mean to cut you off, Preston. I
No,
think
go
what
ahead, go
also
ahead, no, go
shows,
ahead.
what also it shows the lack of wanting to
Guess what?
educate oneself, because how can you educate oneself? You don't know the basics.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, especially in our community, you got people who tied, don't know why you tied, why tied exists.
right, exactly. They don't even know what our form of government is.
Yeah,
You know, they never even, some people never even heard of the U.S. Constitution and what it means to our community, especially the African American community. So how can you expect them to be able to question the establishment and form an opinion? Say, you know what? I don't think that's right. I believe, because like I'm not religious at all. I'm very
Right.
spiritual.
right.
So you know,
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, we all believe in the supreme being, and we believe in God. Jesus. I mean, that's go without question. But you know, it's just when you put these people as deities and put them above yourself, and they're infallible and they're like their word is law. Hell no.
Exactly.
Question. They can be questioned. I read the Quran, the Torah, and the Bible, so I can talk it with the best of them.
Right.
But I never try to elevate myself to a status that I'm not. This is not my being.
All right. And then too, a lot of it comes from because again, you heard me say this before, we are very easily influenced because a lot of us have no concept of self, no sense of self, no idea of self.
Right.
A lot of those are synonymous, but some people will say they are different. So if you don't know who you
Pat,
are,
what's
have
going
no
on, baby?
self-awareness, then you'll be susceptible to be easily bamboozled by these individuals who proclaim themselves to be men or prophets of God.
Right. Race hustlers and all that. All that's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn, they got their Missouri and gave up the first down. I'm hoping Missouri beat Ohio State. So Chad, before we get out of here, we got the playoffs on Monday. So I actually was before. Give me who you think gonna win this weekend and who gonna win it all.
My heart of hearts is telling me Alabama's gearing up, ready to go. They're gonna beat Michigan.
Uh-huh.
I think Texas is gonna outlast Washington. They're hitting on all strides of not taking anything away from Michael Penix Jr. That's a great quarterback, great guy, great vision, great athlete. But in the end of it all, I really think it's gonna be another Alabama and Texas. If I had to say who's gonna win it all, I'm going to say Alabama. Because Alabama refused to lose twice to Texas.
I'm with you with everything you just said.
Except
Texas. I think Texas wins.
I hope they do. I mean, I hope they do. Don't get it wrong.
That's coming from an LSU Tiger. So I'm gonna give it a disclaimer. I'm gonna give it a disclaimer. But
I hope Texas wins it all.
I think Texas wins it all. But I think, now I would give credit. Milrose is a lot better than. I wish you would have made those. You saw those comments he made.
Yeah, about
his coach.
No, he's talking about Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien, his offensive
in which I agree with that because that's the same person who destroyed the Texas organization.
But I wish he wouldn't have said it. But I know what he was getting at. He was like, "Hey, look at me now," because the dude told him, "You ain't no quarterback." Yeah, But I wish he wouldn't have said it. I wish he wouldn't have said it. But I get it. Shit, motherfucker, do you like that? Yeah,
right.
You want to say something about it. You want to definitely say something about it.
Right.
So, with that being said, Chad, you got anything else going on?
Hey, man, look, happy holidays to you all. May y'all have a very prosperous and joyous and safe New Year, celebrating everything. We're not doing anything. We're going to having a party right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. It is a New Year's Eve novelty party.
It is, right.
Right. So, man, come have a good time in a good environment, good people who understands what a conversation is.
Right. Yeah, that's a good time had by all. It's thrown by the Queen of the Hill and Spicy Wifey. I think that's her company name, Spicy Wifey.
Right.
She'll host a New Year's party here at the shop, and it'll be a good time had by all. Should be a good time had by all.
Exactly.
Yeah. With that being said, man, good brothers, we'll see you guys again. It'll be 2024. Looking for a better. We probably changed the format a little bit. We got some other things going on. And, we might be in the studio a few times. So,
well, what's up, man?
Yeah. We got some things going on, and hopefully, you guys hang with us. Appreciate everybody who's been listening and subscribing. Get in the comment section and start the discussion there. The discussion just don't end with me and Chad finish talking here about a few things.
Right.
Remember the cigar of the week.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share button. Again, we appreciate the support. We look forward to the continued support, man. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Much love. And we out.
We out of here. Take care, babe.